Well, hello, I'm the Raging Snail of the Scarlet Squad, bringing you a deck profile of my Dank Magicians. Oh, excuse me, Dark Magicians. This is a really fun deck to play. It's gotten a lot of support lately, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the deck. I play 3 Dank Magicians. I can't take credit for the artwork here, but yeah, it's just really fun artwork to play, so I like doing it. Dark Magician is just a really iconic card, so I just wanted to make him even more of a meme. I also play 3 of his Rod. You know, you got 3 Dark Magicians, so you got to play 3 Rod. When you normal summon Magician's Rod, you can add 1 spell or trap from your deck to hand that lists Dark Magician in its text. So you can pretty much search your entire deck, and then during your opponent's turn, if this card's in the graveyard and you activate a back row card, you can tribute a spellcaster monster and get this back to your hand. So really good at recycling itself. Now, of course, you need a soul. Dark Magician has 3 souls, one for each Dank Magician I play. So yeah, 3 souls. This card's actually really good. It's a bit more budget friendly now with all of its reprints. And when it's in the hand, you can either send it to the grave and special summon itself, or you can send a level 6 spellcaster, level 6 or higher spellcaster monster from deck to grave, and then you special summon it instead. I think actually you send the spellcaster no matter what, but then you either special it or the one from grave. Also has a nice field effect where you can send up to 2 spells or traps from your hand or a field to the graveyard, and then you draw that same amount. So really cool there. I play 2 of the Magician of Dark Illusion, kind of the counterpart to it. This card's okay. I'm considering cutting it down to 1 or even none. Its name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field, so you get some bonus plays there. And then while it's on the field, essentially when you activate a back row card, you can special summon Dark Magician from grave. So that card's okay. It's a little slow, but it's just another 7. Now, some magicians are not complete without their waifu counterparts, so I play 3 of the waifus, the Apprentice Illusion Magician. She can really be easily brought out. She's also a hand trap, which is really cool. And when you do bring her out, you can like discard a card, and then normal special summon her off that, and then you can search a Dark Magician, which is pretty nice. And then yeah, when your spellcaster dark monster battles, you can pitch her and boost that monster. Pretty cool. I just play 1 Dark Magician girl. She just gets an attack boost. She just kind of comes into play for the fusion monsters that you want to make. I also play 1 Injection Fairy Lily. This is kind of my silly, spicy tech card of the deck. Not a dark monster, but a spellcaster monster, so you can get around some things. And yeah, she's just really good for pushing for game and just getting over pesky stuff. 1 Timaeus. He's actually really great now that he's available to play. You can send a back row card from your hand or field to special him, and then he's a walking polymerization. I just play 3 Vec Veiler. This is like my hand trap of the deck. I don't play a lot of hand traps in any of my decks really, but Veiler's just perfect in it. It's also a spellcaster, and it's a tuna, so we can actually make Scarlight in this deck really easily. And the last mantra I play is 1 Prank Tops, just to get rid of pesky cards on the board, and it's just a 7, so you can help your Dark Magicians go into some rank 7 plays. Okay, on to spells. 3 Circle. Circle is essentially the card you really want to see, opening hand. You activate it, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you either add a Dark Magician or a card that mentions Dark Magician. Really good. And then it has the awesome on-field effect where when you normal special summon a Dark Magician, you can banish an opponent's card. So really good there. It does target, but it's still really good removal. 2 Soul Servant, actually. I did play this card at 1, but this card is so good. I wish I could play it at 3. I just don't have a 3rd one. You put any card on the top of your deck from anywhere, basically, that's not banished, of course, that mentions Dark Magician or Dark Magician. So it gets you any card, and it really is good to combo this with Dark Magic Circle. You put any card you want on top of the deck, and then you activate Dark Magic Circle, get it right to your hand. Really cool. And then its secondary effect is you can banish this card in the same turn you used its first effect, and you draw cards based on the number of Dark Magicians with different names from the field or grave. And that also includes Palladium monsters, but I just don't play any. 2 Secrets of Dark Magic, or Secrets of Dank Magic, whatever you prefer. This essentially is my poly and my ritual for the deck. I don't play any of the rituals at the moment. Illusion of Chaos is just a little outside of my budget. I play 2 Dark Magic Veil. This help gets back any Dark Spellcaster out from hand or grave. And that includes extra deck when necessary. And you'll see that more in a little bit. 2 Optimize. This is just another fusion card, but it's just a 1-card fusion. So you just basically use this with Dank Magician and bring out anything from your extra deck. 1 Illusion Magic. I'm considering cutting this. You tribute a Spellcaster, and then you get to add 2 Dank Magicians from anywhere, deck or grave. 1 Magic Class Fusion. Really good late game. It's essentially your Miracle Fusion. 1 Dark Magic Attack. I search this with Eternal Soul, and then it just gets rid of all your opponent's back row. And of course, it's a Yugioh / Dark Magician deck, so 1 Monster Reborn will round off the spells. Really good, great card too. And it just combos really good with the Dark Magic Veil. I play 2 Magician's Navigation. This card's also really nice. I like seeing it first turn, but it's only good when you have Dark Magician around. You can bring him out from hand, and then you can bring out a level 6 or lower Spellcaster from your deck. Otherwise, the card's kind of dead, so what's really cool is when you have Magician's Soul or Timaeus in your hand, you can just pitch it, and you get a secondary effect where the turn it's not sent to grave, you can banish it and negate any opponent's spell or trap for that turn. Really good there. 2 Eternal Soul. This is kind of the card that we want to see sitting on the board for as long as possible. It makes all your Dark Magicians unaffected by your opponent's card effects. And then once per turn, you can either special summon a Dark Magician from hand or grave, or search Dark Magic Attack. You could also search Thousand Knives. I just don't play Thousand Knives. Of course, if this card is destroyed, then all your monsters are wiped. Just keep that in mind. And then I'm trying out this new card, Magician's Combination. You tribute a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl when a card effect is activated, which is kind of silly. When anything is activated, you distribute one, and then you special summon the other one, and then that card is negated. So it's really fun there. Kind of trolly. And if it's this card right here, if it's sent from field to grave, you can destroy any card in the field. That does not target. So that's pretty fun. Okay, the extra deck. Kind of really where this deck shines. 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. This card is so budget friendly now. It's awesome. I'm so glad I waited for it to be reprinted. Neither player can target this card. It can't be destroyed by card effects. And then you can blow up cards based on the number of normal monsters you use to make it. So you can get 1, maybe 2 out of it, depending on how you play this deck. And then you can get a once per turn negate by discarding a card, and it gains the stack. So it starts with 3k, can easily go up to 5k. This card is awesome. It will win you games. So great to have. 1 Master of Chaos. I don't make this card all that much, but when you fusion summon it, you can target any light or dark monster in your graveyard and special it. And that combo is really good with Dark Magicians. I like making Dark Magicians first, and then fusion summoning it to make this, and then when you summon this, it gets this back on the field. This card, Wonder Spell Trap, is activated. You can, what is it? You can draw 1 card, and then if it's a spell or trap, you can set it and then use it. And then if this card is destroyed, you can summon a Dark Magician and 1 Dark Magician Girl from hand at grave. So that's why I like playing both of them. This card has some banishing stuff, but you have to get rid of a light and a dark monster, and that's just kind of hard to do in this deck. I also play 1 Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. This card's name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field. So you have some bonus plays there. And then this also prevents your spell and traps from being destroyed by card effects. So it's really good to have this and Eternal Soul on the board at the same time. It creates a really nice lock. I also play 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. This card's just kind of another tech card to play. It's a dragon. You can make it with darks. And it can just steal opponent's monsters' effects and just run over creatures. Okay, the last fusion I play is this one. I know it's not in English, but it's essentially the one you make with Buster Blader. This is Dark Paladin, I want to say. And you can just negate spells with it. And since you play with dragons, it gets an attack boost. So it's fun there. Okay, on to the Xyzes. 1 Ebon. When it's Xyz summoned, you can actually also use rank 6 to make it. I just don't play any rank 6s. Once per turn, you can detach a material, special summon basically your Dank Magician from hand or deck. And then if a Dank Magician monster attacks, you can banish a card. That does target, but it's still really good. 1 Big Eye. Steals monsters, and it's a spellcaster, so really fun there. 1 Flare Metal to burn for game. Another 7. 1 Dark Antheon Dragon. This is essentially a Odd Eyes, not an Odd Eyes, a Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, just way better, and has a pendulum effect where it can still steal attack or halve attack, so it's really good there. I'm trying out this new card, the Darkest Doom Rider. It just pops a card. It's kind of like Dark Rebellion, just a little different. It gains attack depending on what you pop. But the downside is if you do that with the monster, it can't attack that same turn. 1 Witch Apprentice to boost your dark monsters. 1 Cross Sheep because you bring out a lot of stuff from the extra deck, so it's just nice getting a free boost. Just a good link 2 to make. 1 Animaw because you play some level 1s, you can make it. And of course, the final monster, 1 Scarlight. And you can make it in this deck, so of course I play it. That's going to do it for the deck profile. Thanks for watching.